Hello, hello, and welcome to the Vanishing of Ethan Carter. Because this game is a very atmospheric sucker, I'm actually going to be leaving the audio up, but do let me know if it's too loud or whatnot. But yeah, let's just get right into this. I've only seen a little of it played before, and I thought it would be great, and it was cheap at the time. And I've been wanting to play this for a while now. It's... from my understanding, it's a very interesting game. It's a very mystery type of game, and it's easier to show than explain. Yay!
Ethan Carter, I didn't know, but he knew who I was.
Oops.
When the police won't help you and the priests don't believe you, you call on Paul Prospero. You call on me. If you're a kid like Ethan, you're right. Plenty do. Ethan's letter started out just like any other fan mail, but soon there were mentions of things no little boy should know about. There are places that exist that very few people can see. Ethan could have drawn a map. I hadn't entered Red Creek Valley yet, but already I could feel its darkness reaching out for me. Finding Ethan Carter wasn't going to be as easy as knocking on his door. I was too late for that. To find Ethan, I had to figure out what this place was trying to hide from me.
Yeah, So, I haven't actually seen enough to fully understand what's going on. I just saw enough to realize that this caught my interest in a big way. And sort of like Gone Home, sort of like Dear Esther, there's no failure state from what I can understand, but there is definitely some gameplay in this, and we'll get to that in a little bit. But now I just want to see what's on the other side of the track, since I don't want to say teleported, I don't really know what just happened. Run, run. But yeah, this game's all about the exploration from my general understanding. There's always a light on the other side of the what? I just got an achievement called the tunnel. Okay. From my general understanding, tracks that aren't shiny haven't been continuously used in a while, so we're probably safe walking along these. Where did I go just now? Very pretty game. Okay, so okay. Don't know what that's about. This place be weird. And quite worrying. Whee. Are we trying to get pieces of a pie? That's what it kind of looks like. I get a very Maine-like feeling from this place. All the pines, the overcast. Definitely northern states. So we're trying to find another trap? I don't even really know what we're doing here. I'd say that's a yes. Good thing we triggered these things a bit early. Oh, it looks like there's still one more to be found. I think. Do we want to find it? This kind of feels like Twilight Zone the game. Something going on. Something unnatural. Something abnormal. And we're here to sort of try and figure it out. Oh yeah, these tracks have definitely been out of use for a while. Very much a free roaming game, though. This is what they're called walking simulators, for pretty much lack of a better name in my opinion. But this is the sort of games that the genre needs. Gone Home especially was able to prove that a narrative could be done brilliantly with them. Dear Esther was more or less a proof of concept. It was one of the first. It did the job well, but it was lacking. I don't know the right way to put it. It felt like it could have been so much more. This feels like the logical conclusion. Or continuation. This is what this genre as a whole could really have used just to, well, still can be using it, to prove that having a game of this nature can do a lot more than just look good. It can evoke feelings that are abnormal. I like it. So let's see what happens when we form the picture. And we're still missing a piece. Huh. Wow, this thing doesn't want to form. So many death traps. Trap. Where's Admiral Akbar when you need him? This is also a game that, when it says doesn't hold your hand, it means it. From the brief bit I was watching, and I kind of thought this was brilliant, the people who were playing it skipped over the first major puzzle area. Not this, I think they got all this, but the upcoming area, and didn't realize it continued on thinking that there would be more, and then came across another one. And it was along the lines of, oh, you can miss stuff. You don't have to complete a section to move on. Which I kind of thought was, well, brilliant. I love it when there's multiple options in a game. I love it when you can screw yourself up. Right now, I'm just wondering if there's a final trap in these woods. Haven't been really over here. Oh wow, they went all the way with this one. Let's see what this vanishes. Hey! And now for something completely different. Wait a minute. This is the area, but this wasn't here before. What? Because, yeah, that's a train. This was a cliff face. What? Okay, we've actively changed the map. We didn't just access a new area, we changed the map. Okay, reading sense. I just realized that these aren't rocks. Oh, something else that's a bit...
Ethan, I told you, you can't be here.
But Gramp, I wrote something for you.
That's real nice. Thank you. Just leave it. I'll read it later.
Hmm? The bones went away, but everything else is still here. But yeah, for this, accidentally went to the next spot instead, but, well, in addition to zooming in, it's a little bit hard to read. Sap. An old man came to the forest every day to drink sap from the trees. To get there, the old man had to step around many dangerous traps. The villagers believed this old man had hidden a jade amulet in the forest, but the old man wanted the villagers to believe this because they would search for the forest for treasure and not drink his sap. One cool night, someone set fire to the forest, and the fire spread to the village. The old man escaped the fire by covering himself in sap. When he returned to the village, he found the villagers' bones. The old man sat down and cried. Then he found more sap to drink. Yeah, it sounds like a story a child would make, but kind of clever all the same. Saving scene. One dead in house fire. Fire damaged historic home. Family of 6 were asleep. Gail Carter was pronounced dead. The rest were able to escape. Possibly because of a lit cigarette in hand. So it sounds like Ethan Carter, possibly, Ethan Carter's mom might have perished in a house fire. Weird. Da. Interesting. I couldn't really get much out of that other one other than the fact that Carter family's been living here for years, and apparently the heirs don't want to move in. At least that's what I think I got out of it. But yeah, I think that was... This whole thing right here was a piece of a puzzle on Ethan Carter's disappearance. And all he had to do was solve that first mystery over there with all the traps. Which sounded straight out of Ethan Carter's story. At least I think it was Ethan Carter's story. And the traps are now gone. I don't know what's real anymore, and I love it. Alright. There might be more to do, but I think that's all this area. So let's go across the rickety bridge. It's actually amazing how well the steel beams hold up.
Red Creek Valley seemed like a quiet, ordinary place. I've learned 2 things in my life. No place is truly quiet, and nowhere is really ordinary. Ethan warned me about that. Warned me not to be fooled by what I saw here. He didn't need to worry. I'd worked dozens of cases, hundreds. This would be my last one.
That's a little ominous. Yeah, I think it's safe to say this train's been out of order. Beautiful scenery, though. See, the Unreal Engine can do more than giant neon space marines. It can also do creaky bridges that make you question if you are safe. I'm just following on top of the steel beam. Inspect. Hmm? And now we're getting into very, Ooh, ah. I think they stole this from Sherlock. Maybe we need a crank. Okay. Is this designed to repair the bridge? If so, they didn't do a good job. Ooh. Wow, this must have been a really popular train line to actually have one of the light-up crossers. Although apparently it's been out of use for a while. Ooh, look at that slope. That's dangerously steep. Eek. He must be hopping mad. Oh boy. So he's definitely missing his legs. He's got possible head trauma, but no idea what he died from. Oh, well, I think we're trying to figure out... And this is basically where I got a little far than this one watching, but this was a puzzle that they never answered because they weren't sure what to do. And as a result, I don't know what to do, which I kind of love. I got far enough to realize that this is going to be a game that I'd love, and then stopped. So, crank. Let's even find a crank around here. Crinkety crankety. I don't know if we're just witnessing in our story or if we're witnessing our actual murder. Or, as it said, accident. Ah. Oh, I love these rocky beaches. So many neat things you can find in them. Animals love to hide in these little tide pools. Wait, is the tide actually going in and out? Oh, damn, it is. Honestly, it sounds petty, but I think this is the first game where I've actually seen tide going in and out. It's very easy to do, but it's the first time I've ever actually seen it. Oh. There needs to be more games like this. Oh. I think this might be a transition from one area to the next, so I'm gonna zip on back. There's got to be stuff we missed. Yeah, end of the line. Choo-choo! There's this a way around it, too. What are we missing? Wait, found something we're missing. It's a rock. Sediment. But it wasn't a rock. It was a rock lobster. So this game likes to hide stuff. Hello. Oh. What's this? Fire? Wait, railcar. Oh, I see. There used to be one. Oh! There was a car on the other side. Nope, not there yet. There used to be a rail car, so let's zip on around. Maybe that rail car we saw had something to do with this. I'll explore over there in a minute. We have mysteries to solve. So this must have been something from some time ago. Body's in good shape in that condition. Wait, why is the grass dry? This just raises even further questions. Doesn't seem to be this. Maybe back to the tram? Yeah, I think back to the tram. Although it could be a missing rail car. Oi! For every answer I get 12 more questions. Who, what, where, when, and how? It'll be a few minutes. Don't think he's going anywhere. This had to be what it was talking about. But we can't do anything with it. There's gotta be a crank we're missing. I'm guessing we have to reshape the crime scene by moving the train, which will let us get some more information and hopefully warp time and space again to figure out more about what's going on here. Under construction? I don't think so. The only area I can really think of that we haven't explored much the forests, but I think that's going out of the way. Let's explore beach a little bit more. I've ran along it, but I haven't really examined it. Like that. Hello. I'll say that's a crank. And actually, it looks like it had a little bit of blood on it. Oh boy. Getting closer. Oh. Well, we've got a gas can over there that might have some in it if we need it. Doubt it, though. Yeah, sure. No rush, water lemon. So, crank. Fix! Fixed. Huh. Oh, I love this. Okay, it works. I'm curious, can we get a game over state? Nope. But it moves. Alright, let's take this back to where that gas can was. That thing's seen better days. I love the detail, though. Ooh, a little bit hard to stop on an incline. As it should be. Alright, so dead grass, rail car on top of it. Ooh! New thing. Inspect. Oh! That looks like rope. Huh. Okay. I'm now even more curious. So, this guy was parked here originally, got filled up, drove forward, cut over this guy's legs, and then the rope, but no blood over here. Oh. Okay. Mysterious. Considering he also has a fractured skull, what sounds like is the... if this was a game of Clue, my verdict would be he was tied on the tracks, hit with the crank, and then ran over, but managed to get out of the rope in time, but not off the tracks in time, had his legs cut off, and died in the end of blood loss. That's my official verdict, but... oh. It's bigger, but not there yet. We don't have all the pieces. More of the pieces have opened up. Let's shut this guy off. He seems to be in the right place. I'll always turn him on later, but let's save fuel. Anything we're missing? Actually, maybe I need to shut off the tram. Officially park it there. It's getting there, but not there yet. Something we're missing. Maybe the woods. They have most of the pieces, but not all. How did this go down? Because right now, I'm doing educated guess, but that's not obviously the same as knowing what happened. Well, train cars here. Don't think they'll all give me anything, but something may have changed. But they're too far back. The damaged track line was too far forward for these things to be of use. Yep, they seem clean, so... to the woods! Slow and steady. Find the hints, find the hints. Wait a minute, that rock. We didn't have any answers on the rock before. Maybe we can actually do something with it now. Nope, it's still a rock. I feel this thing needs to be in our few inches forward. Actually, what happens if I just run it over? Yeah, definitely seems to be the way it went down. But why? How? So someone refilled this, then ran someone else on over. There's a rock over here. A rock with fresh dirt. Rock that was freshly hit by something. Bird. And welcome back. Ooh, where are we going? Where is what? Why is what? Ooh, I think we got our vista coming up. Oh, that is beautiful. Wait a minute. I thought that was a pine cone. What? What? Wait a minute, what about that rock? Why is the grenade in good shape? Okay. What I thought was fairly straightforward has just become a lot more complex. That wasn't supposed to happen. Rock. Does this grenade make sense to you? No. Rock, 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 rock. I have no idea what's going on. Why is there a grenade? Why is there a rock? Why is there a bird chirping at me? Why? Why? What am I missing? Don't want to stray too far, but at the same time, I must keep searching for clues. Don't have all the answers. Or do I? Should I go back to the body now? Let's give the train tracks a little bit of a wander. Station? No, station feels too far away. Woods. Woods will give it another sweep, then body. We can... There's a light in the middle of the woods. Strange light. A game of mysterious mysteries. This is... part of me definitely wants to play this again next week, continue on with it, see what we can accomplish. That shrank? I think it shrank. I think I need to park this thing a little better. Wait, is there something on the other side? No, I'm just being foolish. Oops. Helps if I start it up first. Definitely hope we also get some answers of who we are. Where's that gas can? Okay. Let's park it here. Oops. Go back in. I need to shut it off. Or not. I got the good sound from it. Yeah, it's definitely larger now. So recreating a crime scene seems to have helped a fair deal. Who are you? Why are you here? Why are you dead? Why is there a grenade? Why? I have an inventory? No? Which makes sense, so I just have the item for when it's needed. Animal Crossing. There's another great game for relaxing with. Of course, it returns to that whole problem of no capture card for 3DS. Back to the woods. Back to figuring out whatever it is to figure out. Why is there dead man? Hello, woods. Bird. Why was there a light in the middle of the woods? Why couldn't I inspect the light? What is going on here? There's nothing natural about this place. Except for the trees and wildlife and rocks. And everything else. And maybe there's more by that vista. Found a grenade, but maybe I missed something else? So possible I missed stuff. Of course, there's a lot of things that they could be overanalyzing too. Ooh, we can go a little bit higher over here. Tree in the way. Down, 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 down. Love the music. It's atmospheric, gets the feeling down. Very pretty. Although I have to say, wasn't there a light around here? Where are we going? What am I missing? Wait, what? Okay. Wait a minute. The hell? Come back here, spaceman. I want answers. You teleporting mofo. Hey, stop that! Where? No, when in doubt. Hey, come here. Stop running! Or teleporting. You're not really doing much running. I'm doing all the running. You will give me answers! I have no idea what's going on, and now this makes even less sense. You! Did you crankshaft someone with your spaceman powers? Come back. Okay, listen, I'm not even angry anymore. I just want an answer. Something clean, precise, and reeve. This never goes well, but... where am I going? That's the sky. That's the sky. Sky is neat, ground is nicer. That's no longer the sky. It's full of stars. What? What? Where? How? I suppose this might be called a wormhole. Wait, there's more? Have I just been taken prisoner? What? All of a sudden I get a very strong feeling I know what this is. Besides gorgeous. Honestly, look at that. I have a feeling this is a one-off thing, and they're showing this gorgeous of a vista in space. I love it. Let's have a read. Fangs. The beast had fangs, but it was heavy and slow. So when it saw the light in the sky, it waited, thinking the light would go out like the others before it. When it did not, the beast rose up on its legs and went to the place where the fire was still burning. As the orange light died, another took its place. This one blue, a bright and pure blue that the creature had only seen along the edges of the stars. The beast showed its fangs, and the light vanished. A moment later, the light appeared again between two distant trees. The beast wanted to go home, but could not ignore the light, so it chased it deeper into the forest.
Get out of my room, Travis!
Stories, stories. Always with the stories.
Get out!
I read the Fangs one. I liked the Beast. At least he gets to leave this goddamn place.
Hey, we're back in the woods here. Yep. Oh, that sounds very neat. That your friend made something like that. And of course, hats had to be made for the matching TF2 figure. But I like that. Does that make us the Beast? But all that just for... Did I mention I love this game? Yeah. I get a feeling that Ethan Carter didn't have the best upbringing. Although I love the spaceship there. So Ethan Carter seems to have a brother who is a bit of a jerk. Oh. Ah! I'm sorry, I missed some of the story. When the light stopped, it did so in a clearing of trees. The beast entered the circle, feeling no fear. The trees turned towards the beast, pointing at it like needles, but the tops of the trees lowered and dug into the ground. The trunks and roots were raised into the air and closed around the beast like walls. As the ground disappeared, the beast realized it would never use its fangs again. Oh, that's an interesting story. Definitely a major offshoot of the murder we were investigating. Well, since we're over here, might as well see if there's any clues at the very old train station. Very pristine cut logs. I have to say, I like Ethan Carter. He's got a fairly creative imagination to him. Just trying to figure out how it becomes real in a sense. But it's clever. More rocks. More. Well, at least we managed to solve the mystery of the spaceman. Gives us a slight feeling of progress. And we got to visit space. It was awesome. Especially the part where we came back home again. And this guy, this poor soul who I still can't figure out. Gotta be something with the rope I'm missing. Where? When? How? What? What is going on? Why are you dead? What did you win? Okay, I'd like a little hand-holding now game. Rope, sever legs. I'm fairly positive it's another story, but we're missing one of the elements. It's gotta be just one of the elements. We got everything else. And here's the element. Rock. A broken rock. Yes, rock, 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 rock. Just like there was blood on the machine. Wait a minute. What if we stopped it here, but we didn't take it all the way? Train reversing. Bing boom. No, that couldn't have had anything to do with that. Weird. Yeah, it seems like the train just has one stop on its route. I might as well leave it there. Well, while the rail car tip is up, let's see if that has anything special to say now. Nope, it's just missing it. So, okay. Where it says rail car and flashes many times, it's missing something. Same for the crank. That means the rock is missing something. We have to put something where the rock is. That's all there is to it. When I say all there is to it, I mean I have no freaking clue. But something's supposed to go here. He said fresh dirt. Looks like possibly a sign? Stick? What could it be? Something missing from the rock. Something missing from... What could go there? Almost looks like there was a stick that was at one point there. Something that was embedded in it that's now missing. Oh wow. They need to get road construction going. Vanishing of Ethan Carter. The vanishing of... answers. Clean cut wood. I'd love to go fishing here. This is gonna sound sort of like a heretic, but I really think this game has better graphics than Skyrim, even with HD texture packs. This definitely feels too far away. Although, hello. More train cars.
No trains have been through here for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
That was part of a pattern. Large pieces of this country were thrown away, doomed to become, and then remain, the worst versions of themselves. Beneath all that rot, dark things grow.
Very atmospheric. Yeah, this area just sort of feels very abandoned, which, admittedly, there are places like that. They're very creepy and atmospheric to admire and take interest in. There's actually something... I don't know the right term for it. There's something weird upon seeing, like, a abandoned dam or whatnot. It just doesn't feel quite right. Something man-made that's been left to the elements. Lost to the elements, even. Ooh. Gotta be something around here. Feels like I'm straying too far. It honestly does. It feels like I shouldn't have to go that far away from it. Feels like there's something obvious that I'm missing. Something simple. I just can't quite place what it is. I'm gonna have to check, make sure there's no inventory option or anything. Sounds incredibly silly, but... Interact? Open vision spacebar. What's that do? Nothing? Fresh dirt between a bunch of rocks. And focusing this long on one thing should not feel as relaxing as it does. Honestly, it's a little bit frustrating to have no idea, but it's also kind of enjoyable. I think, to me, this actually kind of feels like the next Myst. There's questions that don't have clear-cut answers. And yet... let's try something. Oh! So if I press and hold space bar... No. Here, come on. Let me in. Aww. There's one thing we're missing. It's gotta be something with those rocks. What? Hell, I found a grenade. I don't even know what that's for. And now my guy's shoes are wet. Where? You know, water is a great place to take care of problems. Like things involving rocks. Whew. Alright, so recap what we know. Something happened at a rock. Train was parked over here, got refueled. Guy apparently had his skull fractured. It looked like he was tied to the tracks, then ran over. Although he managed to get himself untied. The ropes were cut, implying that the rope was still over the top of the tracks when the train made it by. No blood at the rope area implies whatever was tied there is now loose. Ooh. Actually, the crank doesn't look like it has anything to do with the blood here. So we actually don't have a murder object. Is that a Twitch version of Do You Even Lift? Oh, new area. Maybe something's here? Something? Please? Something? Anything? Answers. Ugh. Ethan Carter, I'm sorry for the wait, but I think another little storybook of yours has caught my attention. Missing a murder weapon. Murder, 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 murder. It looks like after he was done doing all that, he drove train over here. Did he get off and walk away, or what? Is there something I missed on the bridge? This is a place I haven't looked over that much. No, don't think anything this way. Ooh, boy. I think I'm sorely tempted to open up a walkthrough real quick, just get past this point. I don't mind actually spending the next hour wandering around this spot, but I know it makes for a bit of boring watching. Oh, anything over here? No. I do so want to get on with it, but I also don't want to go too far. I want to solve this mystery. It's ever since I first saw people playing this, and they missed this one, I wanted to get it answered. How? Why? And all we need is the murder weapon. Looks like involved the rocks over there. Or wait, is there something we missed inside the train? Could possibly. Train, train, train. 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 We have to train our eyes to see this. And of course, the sound implying that the train itself is in the right spot. Murder weapon. It feels like it should be right around here. Everything is close. Every time it's close. Or wait. Hold on, I might have been going about this wrong. Ran him over, which is where the blood splatter came from. And then him in the head over here with something. But what? What do we leave him in the head with? Probably would have thrown away. Well, there was that crank. There's a crank camp in it. Crank doesn't have any blood on it. The crank was thrown away as well. Like, anything got started up, then possibly thrown away. Why does this game not like me? Oop. Be right back. Just gotta take care of something real fast. Sorry. Oh no, we're being attacked by some unseen force that never showed up before in a game that's completely peaceful. Sorry, back now. Back to the mystery of the Ethan Carters. Maybe he just vanished into one of these worlds he's written. That'd be amazing. Stop being dead. There's this little cove up here, but nothing. Yeah, it shouldn't be this hard. Everything... Little cove, nothing. Stump, nothing. Wait, what? That's new. How hidden was that? Well, now that I've noticed... So apparently if we notice something, it... Wow, that's small. Oh, that's splatter. Not rock? I'm guessing the other rocks, but can I touch you yet? Not quite enough. Almost. But if we put rock A with rock B... So if someone pulled the rock out... Okay. We've got a murder weapon. Yes! Oh, this is new. Uh-huh. Everything just went blue. Wait, what? That wasn't what I expected. That wasn't what I expected at all. Admittedly, that low down, he might be able to dodge the train. What? Ooh. Tag. Does that mean... Oh, we have to figure out the order of events, I think? Interesting. Oh, okay. Well, that... Okay, I think I see how this goes down. I think. So, 1 is tying Ethan to the tracks. 2 is him picking up the rock. 3 is them talking. 4 is him here, just before the train runs him over. 5 is him here, then 6. Does that fit the scene? Oh, well, it's telling me to visualize it, so let's find out.
Listen to me. We can destroy it. I know how.
What?
You can't destroy it, Ethan. You can't destroy time. And that's what he is. He is forever.
Gale, honey, I wish there was another way. Travis, tell me where Ethan is. Now.
I'm giving the sleeper what he wants. What all of us want. Look, old man, you need to go home.
Ethan, run, goddammit. Go! Get out of here! Travis, close your eyes.
That wasn't a story. Oh. Something certainly unnatural and dark's going on in this town. One more part of the story. One last bit.
Grandpa? Stay away!
Ethan, I'm sick too. I can feel the sleeper in my head.
Then fight it! I have to destroy the room!
Corvus, I'm sorry. Ethan,
Oh no!
I can't let you do that.
Whatever had turned Ethan's family against him, the grandfather was trying to resist. Age helps against those things that feed on hate. Not because of wisdom or experience, because the old are tired. Their hate is less useful.
Interesting. So a heavy touch of the supernatural just got put in here. Another game I have that this is making me feel a lot like, especially after that, is Deadly Premonition. Just that whole mixture of the occult, the unnatural, and sort of a slice of life all at the same time. This is interesting. Have to destroy the room. Ethan Carter's family wants to... Well, they don't want to, but they're being controlled by the sleeper to kill him. That's a mighty bit of story that we just got, and I'm even more confused about all the now. Still, I've got a better feel for the puzzles. They seem to be much more collected together than I had previously expected. I kind of lucked out getting all of that, getting that one in one order at the one time. And actually, I just thought of something. Ethan apparently isn't affected at all by this sleeper, and actually, well, he feels like, and it seems to be correct, knows how to destroy it. All things considered, I think we've got our goal, to somehow destroy the sleeper before it destroys Ethan. If Ethan's actually still around, it sounds like he had quite an uphill battle. Nothing is quite right. Nothing is quite natural. Woo! Wow, yeah, no one wants to drive a train underneath of this. Why is Maine and some of the northern states just such a perfect fit for this sort of atmosphere? Admittedly, a bit of Canada as well. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. There's actually very few things as dangerous as a dam that's been up for a remarkably long period of time and completely and utterly abandoned. Imagine all of that just appearing down there. I'm guessing this was a ladder system for salmon and such? Not sure. Or just an overflow gate to prevent flooding. Remarkably detailed. Well, at least this bridge, well, not bridge, at least this dam seen better days than the railroad has. Wait a minute. We were walking on that. Now we're walking on this. Wow. You can actually go where you see. There's definitely something beautiful about that. This town's seen better days. I'm guessing it's because of the sleeper? Oh. Oh, that's gorgeous. Time seems to have stayed still, too. Let's visit the first house. See what's going on. Oh, I love this type of house. Wait, are we in Europe? This feels like a European house. Admittedly, there's definitely some in America like this, but it's got that aesthetic to it. Swap out the battery. I'm professional. Ooh. Yeah, definitely a floodgate. Housing inspector. Your house is dangerously close to the edge of forever. Ooh. Oh! That icon at the top doesn't look the most friendly. I invoke the Boneless One, the One of the Voids, destroyer of ships and he who is feared by the winds, hear me. Great Minister Vocalor, I wish to make a pact with you to confound my enemies and protect my possessions. Use the doors of confusion to cloud their judgment. Seal the path with falsity and guile, and permit only those who disconcern every true interior who can disconcern every true interior to pass. Agalon, Telegram, Veon, I'm not gonna try. Amen. Oh god. Did I just cause something to happen? Oh. I did. Maybe I did a bad. Maybe I did a good. I'm not sure which. Oh boy. So we just entered a maze. Protected by the old gods. Yes, I think we entered a maze. Wait, what? What just happened? Oh! I think I see now. We have to line this place up with... We have to connect the doorways. Is that right? Yes, I think so. Oh, that's clever. Not sure. This is the edge, though. So, yes? Yes, okay. Oh, that is a clever little game. Figure out what goes where, how. I don't think so. That seems about right. Yes! I think. And that's still a long way down. That seems right. Or not. Oops, I think we messed up. Aw, we have to start all over again. Oh! Are we just permitted so many errors until it restarts us? I'm not sure about that one. I would say one hell of a home security system. Oh, okay. So window, table. Window, table. Right, okay. I see, okay. So, like, right there... Well, that's definitely not the right one. That's the one on the first floor. This house sure going crazy. Okay, what would it be? That seems right. It's the only one that does seem right, so let's go with it. Well, that one doesn't seem right. Can't tell. That's the front door. That's the lobby. That's the only option. Big house. Ruined house, but big one. Let's say, he's got his money's worth for the protection system. Not that one. Possibly this one? No, that feels too far. This seems to be the only one I'd say that could fit. Bob the Builder, can we fix it? Bob the Builder. I don't think Bob the Builder had to put up with ancient horrors reorganizing houses. Not that one. Could be that one. Could be that one. I don't know which one of those it would be. What options do you have for me? Doesn't seem right roof-wise. Seems right roof-wise. Wrong. What sort of possessions do you have to protect that you need this much security on it? Also, what do you have to give up in order to actually get his help? I don't think most gods just take worship as a form of payment. Alright, we're mostly there. Just have this one accursed occultish walkway to get through. Not that one. Roof doesn't seem right on this one. Hold on. Risk. Sweet! Damn it! Oh, not the attic. That seems about right. It's not the hall or the attic, so it's gotta be this one. Alright, Ancient God of Evil, I think we've almost got this. Does this place have a basement? That doesn't look right. But how can I be sure? None of these quite look right, to be honest. This house is all sorts of wrong. Does this place have a basement? Y/N. You know, that would be taking it outside and a doorway there. No, wait. This is the second floor landing. I just figured it out. So it can't be that one. Okay. We got one ruled out. And, oh, that's the upstairs. That means it has to be this one. Yes! Wait, what? Oh, I think we found his possessions. Oh, wow. Ah! Wait, what? No exit? He really ensured that this was a one-way trip. Ever-burning candles. Wonder which god he set those up with. Dead birds? Ugh. I suppose this is one way to keep secrets. Ah, Ethan. God, you're clever at these things. A magician once lived inside an old house and made potions that let him see the future. People from the village came to the magician's house and demanded he share his potions with them. We want to see the future too, they told him, but the magician said no. The people from the village grew angry and burned the magician's house, but the magician knew this would happen. He had already cast a spell on his potion room. The house burned, but the room did not. The people from the valley waited, but the magician never came out. Even dating back to that fire that took place, constantly is having recurrent
Why are you standing
themes.
there? You spying?
No?
No, huh? What the hell's wrong with you exactly?
Nothing.
You need to stop leaving your stupid stories around. You're freaking everyone out.
There's far more going on here than Oh. Well, moonshine. Oh. Wow. That story was... Wow. Ashland Township volunteer firefighters discovered an apparent moonshine still while battling a blaze in the woods off Old Oregon Road. According to authorities, the still composed a propane stove, 4-gallon stainless steel pot, which was hold the whiskey mash. Based on the size of the still, Bayfield County Sheriff Hank Scheffel believes it was part of a small operation, though he admitted there could still be other stills in the county. Officers on the scene recovered a half-gallon of apple pie moonshine and 1 gallon of unflavored moonshine. Apple cider and cinnamon sticks were found adjacent to the still. The police were unable to determine who owns the still. Sheriff Scheffel said a cigarette butt tossed at the scene likely caused the fire. Wow, those seem to cause a lot of fires around here. And NASA launches a satellite. World's first educational satellite. Powerful edge in telecommunication technology. Constant contact with Earth for the next 5 years. Neat. Not everything has to be said. So did he even write the story before or after the fire? Potions will see the future. Wow, hell of a vista, even if a bit ruined. I like that. That was a clever puzzle. Yeah, this feels like Myst 2.0. Can you imagine living in that house? Would the water be annoying or would it be pleasing? Hello. I want to partake in your vista, please. Moonshine. Potions that can see the future. Oh, elevator. Those buttons seem a little bit shot. Oh wow, someone had to have lived near a place like this. It's the only way I can think that they would have gotten the details down this right. Pictures just do not do these places justice. Ruined still. Speaking of, Cyan Worlds is in the process of developing another game, non-Myst title at that. I can only hope that it lives up to something like this. I got a fondness for games that rely that heavily on atmosphere. Oh! Oh! Hey, we were just here. I wonder if this is sort of the other way you
I
can...
need to talk to your son. He was poking around in the old Vandergriff house again. Said he found some secret room.
Oop, apparently got out of range of that. Interesting, though. Ooh, what we got here? So let's read more look. On the day the photo was taken, Uncle Chad was mean, Dad was sad, Mom was mad, Travis was loud, Gramp was quiet. So this was Ethan's home.
What did you wake up?
Nothing. I found a room, I walked into it, that's it.
Uh-oh.
You can feel it, right? Something coming from the Vandergriff house.
I can feel it. Ethan disturbed the sleeper. He must be punished.
Uh-oh. This house has seemed buried. How long has it been?
Pop, they're getting worse. They keep talking about this thing, this sleeper.
I know. What I don't know is if it's real or not.
I honestly couldn't answer that myself. And I'm here.
It's not my fault. I didn't mean for any of this to happen.
So Ethan Carter opened the door, and everyone went mad. Wakened the sleeper.
You have to help us. It's the only way. It wants Ethan.
You're crazy. You've all gone crazy.
Travis, leave the boy alone. I see how you've been looking at him.
You don't even know, do you? You have no idea what's going on.
Ethan's family blamed him. Whatever it was he'd accidentally let loose, his family was convinced that hurting him would solve their problems, would soothe their disturbed minds. Whatever haunted the Carters was still here somewhere. In the wind.
Well, that's interesting. And the worst part is, I don't know if this is just in our head or... It feels like there's something supernatural going on, but this is the type of game that...
People come here for many reasons. They want to ask me questions about the future. I can see the future. So it is the past that interests me. If you want to find my house, you must answer the questions I ask of you.
What?
Would you prefer anonymity over notoriety?
Oh, that's actually a tough question. I would prefer...
Do you take that which you know you will not return?
Depends what it is.
Does death bring peace or suffering?
Suffering to those who didn't suffer it.
Would you rather be a leaf or a weed?
I suppose a leaf, better to be in the wind.
Is cheating truly unfair to others?
Yes.
Do you feel victory when your words cause pain?
No. A beautiful woman sat by a river. A witch approached and told the woman she would have a child. The woman began to cry with joy, but the joy turned to fear, and she could not stop crying. Fear turned to sadness. The woman continued to cry. She cried for months, hardly sleeping, until the child was born. But the crying had aged the woman, and she was no longer beautiful. When he was old enough, her son climbed a mountain to find the home of the witch. He asked her if she could make his mother beautiful again. The witch asked the boy many questions. After hearing the answers, the witch told the boy she had lied to the mother about her child. The boy disappeared, and the mother was beautiful again. That's kind of creepy.
Ethan, the point of life is not to rock the boat. Just try to get along. Stop living in your head. Do something real. That's what people respond to. Reality.
This coming from lady who tried to kill him? Ethan, honey, I'm sorry I yelled at you. I want you to keep this note and read it every time I lose my temper. I don't mean it. And no, I've got a snake's tongue. You're my little guy, my precious bean. You just gotta pull your head out of them clouds, okay? This makes me feel really bad what happened here. They seem like good people that were pushed to absurd stretches. Something like this should never have happened. None of this is right. Ooh, new house. Hello, Avon calling. Ooh, not a house. Not a house at all. Church seems like a much more fitting term for it. My guy needs to come here with a flashlight. Broken lantern. Okay. Ooh. A lot more than just a broken lantern. I'm guessing we've got another mystery scene set up here. Still like that teleporting house room trick best. What have we come across now? Mortar and a trowel. Work interrupted. Handle. Missing a crow? You know, there's nothing. Okay, we need a crow. Interesting object to need, but... Oh! Yeah, this definitely... Oof. Murder scene. We're dealing in another one of these. Stain? Oil lamp? Well, I got that. Recreate the scene of... I don't even want to say crime. The scene of the supernatural. Okay. So it sounds like we're searching for something sharp. And a stone crow, I suppose? I love these little gravestones. They're so pretty. Gotta be careful, though. Oh, yep, small stuff can certainly... What else hidden? That's blood, though. Oh. Yeah, our guy definitely comes off very Sherlock-esque. Ooh, another thing to... Whoa. Whoa. I'll give our character this. He certainly knows his, he certainly knows his mythology of sorts, although he did say he's been doing this for hundreds of cases. Oh, it looks like a smiley face. Signs of a struggle, blood stain. We need a murder weapon. Well, not a crow murder weapon. Murder of crow weapon. No, it feels too far to be out. As we learned with the last one, everything's nice, tidy, and together. Stone crow, I think, is the primary thing we need. Something about that unlit area, which I couldn't see crapping. Let's see, I didn't analyze the church in a grave detail. It's weird, even though this game doesn't seem to be a type for jump scares, this place terrifies me. In many ways, that kind of makes it worse. Knowing there's nothing is kind of worse than... If there was something, it would be there, done, over with. Don't have to worry. One and through. But no, of course not. That'd make it easy. Let's see if I can blindly feel around that room a little. Actually, is there any more of these things? No. Crow. Something there that's not there. Crow. Oil lamp. Each one of these areas is always tightly compacted with each itself. Possibly something's up here, but feels like we're getting a little far away. Worth a look anyway. I still got that grenade for whatever reason. Nothing up here. Although, still. I'm gonna have to do some research to find out if the artist was someone who lived in a place like this. They just got it. This is the sort of attention to detail that only could come from someone who really has been in a location like this.
What do the dead have to say? You'd be surprised by how little they know. The dead can't explain what it means to be dead. They walk down stairs that disappear beneath their feet, headed for some bright blade of memory they'll never reach.
And of course, we still don't know who we are. I got my own suspicion or two, though. So going down that road seems to be on the way to the next area. So let's do a quick cursory browse around here. Still feels a little bit out of the way, but it's worth a shot. Ah, I see. Okay. That was where the witch was located, up there. It's definitely a self-contained area over there. I'm seeing no trace that really went beyond it, so let's keep the observations going. Sign of struggle. So we gotta find a crow and we gotta find a cutting implement. Gotta look for any of those little inspect signs that come up. That guy certainly could use a flashlight. Good morning, the stupid son says. Oh, more of a graveyard I haven't expected. Good chance there's something around here. Oh, good chance there's something, but I don't know what that something is. Well, oh. Yeah, we'd already seen that blood stain. You're pointless to me. Mausoleum. Mausoleum. Flying grave. Oil lamp which got filled up. Whew. So many questions, so little time. So there's a scuffle over there. Is there really nothing on these pews? I can't tell. Ugh. Part of me really wants to go up there, but I don't think I'm supposed to. For fairly obvious reasons. I'm gonna see real quick for just the brightness. This might be cheating a little. But it might be what we need all the same. At least I can actually see the back of this area now. Even if nowhere else. Oh, this church has seen better days. Old churches, though, are hauntingly beautiful. Even if they should probably have better lighting. Oh, wow. Much brighter out here. I should actually probably lower it down, but I still want to do a little bit more looking around while we've got full brightness on. Wheelbarrow. Is there anything on this side? Or back here? Down here. Painfully dark. Oh lord, we're having a repeat of the first one. What are we missing? Feels like it's something obvious that we're missing. Although last time it wasn't obvious at all. Crow statue or Alright, let's spread out where we think things are. A scuffle over there, which means nothing was originally in this area that we came across. So something might be here that we've missed. Slow, careful browse around to figure it all out. If we get close enough to it, we get the inspect option. So all we have to do is get within the general radius of whatever it is. The statue's been disarmed. Oh, I like that. Made out of stone, but carved in the shape of wood. That's classy. Roaring River. It's a little fun to canoe on rivers like that. Of course, you gotta make sure it's a good one. You don't want one that's a lot of twists and turns, unless you like chaos. Which is, of course, entirely possible. Something down here that we missed? No. No, 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 no. What is it? Where is it? Come on, Sherlock sense. Kick in for us. Ow. 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 Pine tree. Ow. Boy, that's really a murder of crows, ain't it? Well, here's a thought. Can I do anything with this? Anything. Anything at all. Nope. Worth a shot. I just get mystery. Zoom in everywhere. Zoom in on everything. Let me in. Who would live this? Well, who would actually put a graveyard in front of a church? This seems off, and yet at the same time doesn't. Feels like there should be something else in the graveyard. I'm not sure why. There's this blood stain there. And I suppose that's why. Feels like there should be something else along this path here. And if only for the fact that there is a path here. I'm a little surprised by all the above ground graves. Why a lantern? There's gotta be more. Let's have a sit and think about this. Let me inspect something. Lantern. Too much going on here to worry about. Oil lamp. Question mark. Confusion. Mystery. Thunderbolts and lightning. Very, very frightening. No. Galileo. Hello. Gotta be in the graveyard. If anything, my only complaint about this game so far is the idea that there's too much little tiny things. Like, we're possibly searching for a scalpel that killed the crows. Or possibly... Tree. Wait a minute. Are we in Germany? I think we're in Germany. But anyway, there's too much hunting and pecking for small stuff. Sort of like pixel hunting. I mean, sounds like we're searching for something small, but I can't quite figure out what. Rock. Wait a minute. Yeah, that sort of thing's what I'm talking about. Oh, good that we found it, but yeah, there should be less hunting and pecking for stuff. Kind of gets in the way a little bit. I love the other puzzles, though. And even this isn't that bad. I just wish it was a little more obvious, I suppose. Oh, that seems like a safety hazard. Oh. 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 Wait, no blood? He was stabbed afterwards? All good questions. Oh, that doesn't look sacrificial at all. Don't have the whole scene, but I'm pretty sure we're about to. How does that get put out? It doesn't. Good to know. And yep. Do we have the scene now? I hope so. I'd say that's a yes. So how did this guy die and then proceed to be stabbed? I have a feeling this is something to do with the sleeper, isn't it? No sign of Ethan, though. That Travis? Blood stain back there, but I don't think it has anything to do with it. Is there anything in here that... Nope. We're gonna have to piece together the events, aren't we? Is this late in the event, or... I don't see a... Is that a back wound? Wait a minute. Okay, what's going on here? Just for the heck of it, let's say that's 1. 2. Because it'll give us an idea what happened at each one. 3, 4, and let's say this has got to be the last one. Probably going to be off of this, but let's give it a shot.
The hell's going on? Where's Ethan?
The one who sleeps must not.
Wait, what? That might be the last one then. Okay. We're kicking that one to the end.
Our boy. Chad is putting our boy in that crypt.
And bricking him up. Giving him to the sleeper. Forever.
Hey, don't go along with this, buddy.
Chad, let me see it.
Oh, okay. So we got that one down definitively. That one isn't right. Maybe this one is too. Oh, let's try this out.
Our boy. You know he's harmless. You know this is wrong.
Chad, finish those bricks before he wakes up.
Ah, my leg!
Oh!
Chad, let me see it.
Get the hell away from me. This is Dale's fault. He should have been helping.
Ew.
Dale's weak. He always has been.
You're right. He is weak.
Oh.
Chad, get off of him! He's your brother! Get off of him!
Ugh. Run, Ethan, run.
The hell's going on? Where's Ethan?
The one who sleeps must not sleep. Your Uncle Chad is dead. Gross. Ethan.
Uh-oh. It looks like Travis was the... Well, the grandfather was the last one to go crazy, but Travis was the one before that. Time to see this final scene.
That's not right. Ethan's our boy.
Dad, I need to get into the mine.
What? Mine? My key. I don't have it.
I guess I'll use the tunnel near the gate. Just keep Mom away from me, all right? She's sick. You're all sick.
So we have to go to the mine.
The sleeper must not sleep. Ethan disturbed something. Whatever it was, it got out, into the air, and into the minds of his family.
Well, don't know how much more of this there is, but I think we're building up towards something big. What I think I'm going to do is actually call it here, because I'd like to do this again next week and hopefully finish things up at this rate. So, with this gorgeous vista that I'm actually going to turn the brightness a little bit down on. Whoop. It wasn't brightness that saved us, it was dumb luck finding a crow. And it's much more fitting to see a sun pseudo-set at this sort of level. Such a shame such dark shadows encompass this place when there's so much beauty to be found. Still, we shall finish exploring and hopefully find Ethan Carter next time. Until then, thanks for being here, and hope to catch you guys again next week. Take it easy and take care.